Hello. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? Good to see all of you. Very much so. And come on, game. You got this. I believe in you. I believe you got this. You can turn on. All right, well, game's going to have just a little bit of a problem just turning on there. But hi. How are we all doing? And yes. Oh my. Can you actually see us, though? Yeah, well, yeah, of course. Of course I can actually see you. Like, for sure. Like, that's how this kind of works, right? Like, actually, all right. So I'm sat here with my friend Valgan, and yeah. So kind of like, how does 2B see?
Well, we could talk about the lore versions, or we could talk about the real ones, and that's no, she doesn't. But in the lore, it's actually a heads-up display goggle system that's transparent and you can see through it. You can even have a stealth version of it that makes the display itself invisible, which is just turning off the bandana thing.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm with you. I'm with you. And it seems like Streamlabs having a bit of an issue trying to load up the screen for some reason.
Beautiful.
It's actually having a bit of a time. Come on, I believe in you. I believe in you. It was just here. It was just working 5 seconds ago. Do I have to close down Streamlabs in order for this to work? I have a funny feeling I do.
That would be unfortunate.
It would be highly unfortunate. It is actually having a hard time. Okay, right. Y'all gonna have to give me a couple of seconds here because I literally had the game running and working just now. So actually, let me see if I can swap this out for something else. Let me see if I can just do like a window capture or something. It may just be like some weird setting that Nier already has. Yeah. Nier on PC is notoriously buggy. Like, oh my god. Well, I've heard this. So Valgan, so explain why that may be, why particularly on PC it may be slightly buggy. Yeah, because I know this was more designed for the PlayStation, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or do you have your face full of potato salad?
Not anymore. Don't worry. All right. So, Nier Automata is, like many things, a Square Enix game. And Square Enix publishes most of their stuff on the PlayStation first and then has it ported over for PC as well. Now, most of their games come out PlayStation first, but I believe Nier Automata came out with PC and PlayStation like at the same time on launch. And my belief is there was a little bit of a rush to meet that specific deadline. And unfortunately, the PC version of the game didn't quite see as much love as other things might get. Now, some computers have no problems running the game. And I've noticed it works better on computers with older hardware, which I don't understand. But for me, I definitely had a tough time playing through it without any like hiccups or stuff. So make sure to save a lot.
Okay, all right.
That's also just a general good rule for a not buggy version of this game. Save whenever you can.
Save whenever you can. All right, we can do that. We can do that. All right, so I'm just gonna hop over here, and we're just gonna add this extra window here because apparently it just decided to like bug out on me, like midway. It wouldn't be me if it were scuffed. There we are. So give me a couple seconds to grab this window. We can do this live. It's totally 110% professional. Yep. All right. Put you in the right place. There we go. I think that's beautiful. Just about brutal. Yeah, well,
almost as beautiful as high V old-fashioned potato salad. No.
Bruh. Just literally, bruh.
Look, I have a problem, okay?
I have a problem. Oh my god. So, yeah. So if you guys didn't know, yeah, like the model that I'm using, this is an official 110% official Square Enix 2B model, and you can only get this at Virtual Market. Yeah, you can only get this especially during the event as well. So you could have got this at Virtual Market 4. You could have got this at VGAT 5. Like VGAT 4, it was originally, if I can remember correctly, yeah, VGAT 4 was in the 7-Eleven store, and they had this whole promotional thing when it came to VGAT 4. Basically, not only was it in the virtual world, but also in the real world. could you interact with the 2B and the whole system. So like they had like these QR codes where you could use augmented reality to sort of also, why is the chat like a billion miles over there?
Goodbye.
Why is the chat like a chat? Come here. What are y'all doing up there? What the hell happened to my Streamlabs? Something's going on. Oh, I know what happened. There's a setting and it didn't get changed.
There's a setting called "Be Good." No.
Listen, Chief. No, we don't that.
I want that to literally be a setting somewhere in some game or program where it's just like the program doesn't work until you find that button and then you press it and then it just works.
All right, so let me hot fix this chat box a little bit. Give me a second. Where come here? Where are you? Right, okay, I need to fix all this live. Why am I like this? Why is Streamlabs like this? Streamlabs decided to just completely just like betray me entirely.
Mm-hmm.
I do greatly apologize for this one, you guys. Just give me like literally a couple seconds, and we're just gonna do 400. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'll do about that. That'll do. Hey, there we go. We got it. We got a functioning chat. There we are. We have a functioning chat. Don't we all were? We're all good. All right, excellent. So, yeah. Welcome back to VCat Streams, where basically we hang out and have fun and do some cool things. And chat is still looking a bit buggy. Hang on. Listen. Listen, Valgan. Why don't you talk about Nier Automata and how you fell in love with it?
So Nier Automata is a game that my roommate had during college, and I thought that would be pretty cool to play. And he never played it, and then I asked to borrow it, and then I quickly realized, wait, I don't own a PS4. So for 3 years, I've just been hunking around this PS4 copy of Nier Automata and never did anything with it. And then I got it cheap on a Humble Bundle one time, and then it sat in my Steam library for over a year or something like that. And I honestly don't remember what got me playing it a while back. Now, I don't really play games that are like run around, hit things till they die, the kind of stereotypical JRPG or like any kind of like combat focused stuff. I'm more the Portal kind of guy. So I'm not really entirely sure why I thought this would be a great game for me to play, but I'm glad I did because I've spent way too much time playing it. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love it.
Okay, would you recommend? You know, I'm gonna go hard because I've played this game. I've only played one route. Actually, no, I played 2 routes. I played the failure, and I've also played the blah blah blah. No, first A, is it A? The first route. There we are. So we're gonna try this. Yeah, we're gonna try this with the hard and actually try and get good. There we are, and actually just like learn some of these things. Because sometimes I did find like some of the fights were like kind of easy to a degree.
Yeah, so when I played through this game, I played it through entirely on normal. The problem is Nier Automata, its easy mode is basically like you literally have a button that is play game for me. So
everything that
that's
lives is
the really easy mode. Normal is perfect for me because
in
like
a never-ending
I'm
spiral
not
of life and death.
a gamer,
Is this a
so
curse?
I'm not great at things.
Or some kind of punishment?
But I didn't
I
have to.
often think about
I don't
the
know.
God
I
who
got to see
blessed
the
us
whole
with this
story, but I
cryptic
also
puzzle,
didn't feel like I was being
and
carried
wonder
around the
if
whole
we'll
time.
ever have the chance to kill him.
My understanding is that going to hard and stuff changes up a few things just gameplay-wise, rather than just being like, oh, they have more health and stuff. For one, you do not have lock-on.
Oh, yeah. You do not have lock-on.
Yeah, camera lock-on does not exist on hard.
Okay, cool. So it really is a case of get good.
Yes. Either that or swing big.
Swing big. Well, I'm a big fan of the big sword, so I'm a big swing. Okay, right, cool. So, Falcon, could you just speak for me? Just a little sound test.
Yeah, sure. This is me doing a quick sound test to see what is happening.
Excellent, wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate you. Love you.
Also,
This is Operator 60. All units confirmed.
Oh, there
We've
we
passed
go.
the 50-kilometer threshold and are
I've been
proceeding
trying to
toward the
watch it on
target.
YouTube. It's like,
Understood.
wait, I can't get
Once
the
you
chat
reach their
working.
anti-air defenses,
It's like, oh,
proceed
wait.
to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather what data you can. Understood.
Also, this model looks so good with my hair. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so good.
12H
I'm really a huge fan of this game aesthetically, among other things. I love the kind of like anime with realistic lighting kind of thing that is pretty much in 90% of Square Enix games these days. So I'm definitely a sucker for that. But
11B down. Our HO229 cancelers are
I'm also a big sucker for the overgrown environment kind of stuff, which is like my favorite part of Portal 2.
Alert. Enemy unit sighted ahead.
So I guess more than anything, I love this game aesthetically,
Requesting permission
both
to
in
engage.
visuals
Oh,
and
it
audio.
looks so good. So, so fun fact with the because like this game focuses so heavily on the look. They did so much work on specifically like the model itself. They worked so hard on the model just to have it looking good in VR, genuinely. Like, and I love the fact that they worked so hard to get it done. Like if you get this model, you can have a look at like the normal mapping and the textures. It is so well detailed. Which I know because I had to like quickly rig this up very fast before stream.
Look, a cosplay isn't good if it wasn't rushed.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like, hey, VTuber, the VTuber and IRL cosplay always the same.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed. Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration. Permission granted.
So I love the bullet hell aesthetic of this, like, genuinely. And I'm like, I don't know. Whenever I think of bullet hell, I think of Toho.
I unfortunately have no experience in bullet hells outside of, I guess Undertale is my one thing that I could say.
4B down.
Wait a minute, you're in the top-down
2B
mode
to
shooting
Operator
around,
60.
and you're not just
All allied
mashing
units
left click.
down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Mashing?
Operator
I'm just
2B.
holding the right
We
trigger
need you to
button.
rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering
Okay,
data on the local
so
terrain. Understood.
are you playing this on controller?
Yeah.
You have made the correct choice.
Love that.
I played this game entirely on keyboard and mouse, which is probably part of the problem I had.
Oh, this, okay, so I remember when during my first playthrough, this part literally killed me straight off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, you want to learn how to fly? Get good.
Yeah, it's very much something you kind of are going the entire first time that you're trying to. One of my friends recently actually just started playing the game.
Oh?
And he also just recently stopped playing the game. He spent about 2 hours on this intro sequence, and stop.
2 hours. What? Why?
Die.
Do they just not understand bullet hells?
No, they just aren't gamer enough, I guess. I don't know.
I think I fall into that category.
I mean, again, I'm telling you, if you're in like mecha mode, you gotta just be mashing swing. Like, it doesn't affect where your bullets are going, so it just constantly puts a big ring of death around you.
Hey, we finished the game. There we are. Done. Cool. Close stream. First ending achieved. Failure.
Yeah,
So, go ahead.
the flight sections of this game probably halved the life expectancy of my mouse.
Really? That bad?
Yep, I turned the brain off.
Okay, I'm also going to just adjust the sound a little bit. Why can't I adjust sound? Let me... Can be changed in-game. You won't... Alright, fine. Then why have it in the start menu? Yokotaro, why do you troll me?
It's because you aren't in any like saves right now. You don't have a save.
Oh.
I don't know, that's my guess.
Or it has to be... Okay, right, you have to do it in this way.
I was actually thinking that I had a meeting in about half an hour, but it seems like that might not be the case.
Awesome! I'm gonna have Valken the entire time.
Hello,
Everything that
it's
lives
me.
is designed to end.
The guy
We are
behind the
perpetually
curtains.
trapped
Not really.
in a
Like,
never-ending spiral
I mean,
of life and death.
quite literally, I am not on screen. Figuratively,
a
I am not
curse
the person
or some kind of
behind
punishment?
everything running Streamlabs or something.
I
That
often
is
think
still
about
Lily.
the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle,
Yeah, that's the reason why it's
and
Ska.
wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
I keep looking over at this model, and I'm falling in love with it more and more. I definitely gotta have this in VR chat now.
Yorha Squadron, come in. 2B here. All
Beautiful.
units have penetrated the
Oh, yeah.
stratosphere. Autopilot systems green across the board. This is Operator 6-0. All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target. Understood.
Oh,
Their anti-air
Falcon being the
defenses.
wizard? Yeah.
Proceed to manual attack formation.
Yes.
Then destroy the Goliath-class unit
Falcon
by any
is a
means
wizard.
necessary, and gather what data you can.
I am a wizard.
Understood.
What's a wizard?
12
Only a
H
wizard
down.
would say things like
All
that.
units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Already engaged.
I think
Free movement
my
unlocked.
preview, watching the stream, is roughly
Origin point of long-range lasers
7
confirmed.
seconds behind, which isn't bad. I've definitely seen this, but it won't be like
11B down.
you'll be like,
HO229
dang,
cameras are
and I'll
ineffective.
just kind of sit here for a few minutes trying to figure out what happened.
Alright.
So the
Alert.
moment you
Enemy
die, you
unit
have to give me
sighted
a incredibly detailed explanation of what happened so
Requesting
that I can
permission to
adequately
engage.
respond
Permission
quickly
granted.
enough. I'm gonna need you to tell me everything about your failures in this game.
7E down.
All details about my failure.
Alright. Press the swing button.
Swing.
Nice.
Is this how you win games? So why is my mouse going here? Get out of that.
1B down. Assuming captain's duty.
Okay, so why?
You-
So, explain Yokotara's thinking of why women. Why are most of the models women except 9S and the droid?
So, right. So Yoko Taro's design philosophy for his games
Multiple
tends to
surrounding
be
enemy air units
what
confirmed.
kind of emotion
Requesting
does he
permission
want to
assume
drag
mobile configuration.
from the player
Permission
themselves,
granted.
and then he builds an experience based off of that. And one emotion that he tends to have is I like anime women.
So, you know
And-
that swing button?
Yes.
You can't spam it in hard.
Unfortunate.
I went in going swinging all hard. You only got the one swing.
All right, that definitely makes things more difficult.
I was betrayed by my own team member.
Look, when I realized that you couldn't lock on to targets, I decided that it was unplayable given mouse and keyboard, so I did not play on hard.
Listen, Shadow. 3-hour Let's Play tutorial. Let's go.
Don't try us.
Don't try me. I listen. I am not gamer. Well, I am gamer, but I'm bad gamer, and I do end up being stuck in things. Okay, listen. I'm baby. Fight me.
Time to start
Everything
again.
that lives is designed to end.
Shut up, Alka.
We are perpetually.
I mean that's this level. It's very long and doesn't have any checkpoints.
Is this a curse?
Yeah, I've heard
Some
like this
kind
is
of
like so a lot of people complain about this part. Like,
Think about the
it's a
God
case
who
of like
blessed us with this
this is a
gift
really
present,
hard tutorial to
and
get
wonder
into the
if we'll
meat and
ever
potatoes
have
of
the
things.
chance to kill him.
Now, back when this was the playable demo, it kind of made sense that there were no like checkpoints. It was the one long experience that you go
All
through.
units have penetrated the stratosphere.
And there's definitely a lot of
Green
things
across
like
the board.
in this environment, like especially when you
Operator
land,
6-0.
when
All units
there's just
confirmed. We've passed the
it feels
50
like this is
kilometer
one of the
threshold and
more
are proceeding toward the target.
condensed, like
Understood.
explorative
Once you reach their
places in the
anti-air
map.
defenses,
And I
take
feel
the
like that
main
was
attack
because
formation,
they.
then destroy the Goliath
My
line
guess is they
unit by any
expanded
means
it slightly
necessary, and
for
gas
the
with gates
playable
can.
demo.
Understood.
And that is my understanding of it.
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely on visuals to evade.
Similar to
Already
how
engaged. Free
literally
movement
the
unlocked.
most complex environment
Origin point
in
of
Metal Gear
long-range
Solid
lasers
5
confirmed.
isn't in Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. It's just in the demo
11
Metal
feet
Gear
down.
Solid 5,
Our HO229 cancelers are ineffective.
the other one. I'm blanking on the name.
Oh, so there's Metal Gear Solid 5. Yeah, there's two parts to
Ground
it. There's
Zeroes and
Ground
Phantom
Zeroes.
Pain.
Yeah, Ground Zeroes. Okay, so I bought Ground Zeroes. It's a full-fledged game, full
Requesting
price.
permission to engage.
I felt
Yep.
very, very cheated,
Mm-hmm.
which I know a lot of people were.
Right. So the situation with Ground Zeroes was the development process for I just about said Final Fantasy for a Phantom Pain was going longer than anticipated. In order to make up costs for it, they took out the second main level of the game and turned it into a standalone experience. And it is not quite. Basically, for years, people were expecting, oh, they're going to be combined into the definitive edition. And if you buy things called the definitive edition for Phantom Pain, it's pretty much just both the games, just as separate games. They never put them into one final copy. But granted, there's also a lot of other things to do with the development of Metal Gear Solid 5, such as the end result not really being completed. And actually, wait, how did we get on Metal Gear?
You brought it up.
Oh, my apologies.
Captain, I think.
That's funny.
4B
Funny.
Also, this looks
2B to
entirely
Operator 6-0.
different playing it with
Allied
a
The
joystick
operation
than
is
it does with a
compromised.
mouse.
Awaiting further
Like just
orders.
it's very obvious that Nier Automata was designed for joystick controls.
Yeah, so this is originally designed for PlayStation 4, correct? Yeah.
Yeah. When I first started playing it, I thought I could play it on the controller, and then my Switch Pro controller didn't want to connect to my computer that day. So I played it on keyboard and then continued playing it on keyboard.
And how did that work out for you? Oh.
Moderately alright. There are certain things where it's obvious that it wanted you to have like full axis control, and well, what I ended up doing was just combining inputs on the arrow keys. So I had to dodge around in order to get like certain angles on things, which is definitely not the intended experience, but it was funny.
Don't do that. What? It forces you into a new position and throws you into the bullets.
This is what we call unfortunate.
Shut up, Alkin.
Alright.
Can you change it back to hard mode after?
Yes.
Alright, we're gonna do normal
you
just
can-
for the tutorial, and then we're gonna go to hard mode.
Yes. You can change the difficulty setting at any point, even when the game is playing.
Alright, we're gonna do that, because the tutorial is kind of it's a tutorial.
Yeah. I definitely find the difficulty level in Nier Automata to be very well balanced for normal, especially given the upgrade system in the game that allows you to essentially choose your own difficulty. When I was playing the game and a friend was watching me play, he described it as me lobotomizing myself.
Everything that lives is designed to
I basically put on the I want this to be a cinematic, not competitive experience options.
Yep.
I often think about the god who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle.
Right.
And wonder if we'll
Now,
ever have
since
a
the
chance
beginning
to
of this
kill him.
game is largely scripted time-wise, I'm going to pull up a no commentary playthrough so that I can
Your
have
hub
game
squadron,
audio.
come in. 2B here. All units have penetrated
Wait,
the
do you not have game audio?
Autopilot systems green
No,
across
because
the
if I
board.
had the stream audio on, then I would be hearing
This
you
is
twice.
Operator 60. All units confirmed. We've passed the 50-kilometer threshold and are proceeding toward the target. Understood. Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation. Then destroy the Goliath-class unit by any means necessary, and gather with...
I wish there was a skip button.
Understood.
But there isn't. Yokotaro, why do you do this to me?
12H down. All units activate manual mode and rely
Alright,
on visual to evade.
synced up.
Already
Perfect.
engaged. Free movement unlocked.
Origin point of long-range lasers confirmed.
We know where the lasers are coming. Oh, look, a laser.
11B down.
I mean, you know where the lasers are coming from because you have a top-down perspective. Light refraction is likely different from the perspective of the cockpits, or other generic
Alert.
reason why the
Enemy
NPCs
unit
are killing
sighted ahead.
themselves.
Requesting
Plot.
permission to engage.
Correct.
Permission granted. Down.
The music for this game is something else.
Oh, the music is gorgeous. So, who was the composer for the music?
I know that off the head, and I'm not Googling it.
So, not googling.
Kaiichi Okabe. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. I'm gonna put that in chat so Shadow River can yell at me.
Keiichi Okabe.
Multiple surrounding enemy air units confirmed.
Alright.
Requesting permission to assume mobile configuration.
He
Permission
does.
granted.
Wow. A lot of music. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot.
Captain, I think... 4B down.
Frickin' lasers.
Freaking laser beams.
2B to Operator 60. Allied units down. The operation is compromised. Awaiting further orders.
Operator Tatubi, we need you to rendezvous with Unit 9S and begin gathering data on the local terrain.
Understood.
Maybe I've just played too much Smash Bros, but this section right here always reminds me of Big Blue.
Big Blue.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah. And because of that, I keep trying to figure out if some buildings are moving at different speeds than others, which they're not here. That's just how they did it in the Smash Bros stage.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they have the backgrounds ones moving at a much higher speed in order to fake depth, so that they didn't actually have to have the camera rendering that far off in the distance. But once you notice it, the illusion is immediately gone every time that you play that level.
It does very much get you.
You just have to stop moving. Just swing. You can defeat the dark balls by swing. He's swinging too.
Oh, he goes steam.
Yeah, run up to him and just mash when he gets stunned. Because, yeah.
And perfect
Emergency,
angle.
Everything broke.
Activating short-range attack gear.
Fuck this
Alert.
lesbian.
Large enemy group detected.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
RP walk. Oh, I love this walk so much. I love the attacks on here. Like it's so the arm spinning thing is it's a part of like I understand like it's in Japanese culture, like the arm swing thing. I've seen it in a lot of mangas. Like seen as like kind of like a childish way to fight.
Now that we're no longer in a scripted time sequence, things are starting to desync between this video and yours. Can't believe they've equipped themselves with guns. Who do these peace-loving robots think they are? Use swords like a real pacifist.
Become as gods. So question, do I have any just gonna quickly all restoratives? Yes, we do. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Consumable items are broken in this game. They're incredibly cheap and just win for you.
I love the counters in this game. They're so flashy.
Question: are you still on hard, or are you on normal?
I'm still on normal.
All right, then you should be locking onto people.
Not quite.
I forgot the lock on button. Oh, I love this sequence ever so much.
Is that our target?
I missed that shadow, but yeah, that is pretty much how that went.
Proposal. Dispatch it as swiftly as possible.
You don't say.
Hell,
Listen, if I'm gonna be playing normal anyway, hard anyway, I might as well get used to no lock on. And it has nothing to do with the fact that I forgot what the lock on button is.
Ah, right.
It has absolutely nothing to do with that.
Laser communications recovered.
I'm transmitting your console.
Pod program download complete.
I'm firing the laser.
So do you think this is a special font that you can find somewhere? The Nier Automata, like,
Oh, the glyphs.
yeah.
I think so. Be gone. Or to be gone.
No.
There's our special
Better
boy.
make sure he's actually dead next time.
9S.
That was dangerous, man.
It is one of the guys in this game. That is a very short list.
It is a very short list.
I'm here to provide support.
Copy that.
And he is a very
So,
short boy.
was that big
Yeah,
old
so
buzzsaw
it's
the lion
9S.
you came here to take out?
No.
The
just
master,
another defensive system.
droid, and
The what?
Pascal.
Well, I guess we have to find the target then, huh? I've got a flight unit,
What?
so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
All right. I'll work my way inside.
Who's
from
the
ground.
master?
The main dude who tells Little Yor how to do the things. Alright,
What?
now we're gonna go to hard.
The commander?
The commander, that's it, yeah.
The commander's definitely a girl.
No, not the one that's mommy. The other one. The one who's on
the
the screen.
radio one.
Yeah,
the
that one.
radio one.
There we are.
Oh, okay. Sorry, but in my opinion, the commander is a much more memorable character.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure.
And then
Yeah.
if you want to count Adam and Eve as guys.
Oh yeah, no, they are wonderful. Love those.
But are they real?
Are they real? Are
No, they're video game characters. None of these people are real. Stop falling for video game people.
Hey, look.
Oh, that's
Am
gonna
I
upset
real?
a lot of people, isn't it? Hey,
Listen.
I've never met you in real life.
I've never met you, so you're never. Listen here, Falcon. I will one day not be real. I will be anime waifu. And I have anime waifu. You know,
It is
that,
very interesting seeing both angles of the same outfit on screen at the same time.
oh, like seeing the dress and also like in
Yeah, because
game.
it's you and her. Like, I didn't really think about it when you were like flying the plane, but suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I guess. Yep.
But yeah, like okay, so yeah, look at this. This outfit, this model, you can get at Virtual Market during the event. So only when the event is going live. Which the next one is Virtual Market 6 happening in August. You'll likely probably be able to get this one there. Because Square Enix has sponsored VCAT like for VCAT 4, VCAT 5. I'm not entirely sure for the next one, but it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, like if you went to the past ones, you could have gotten this full model, like actually official. It's really good. Like you know, it's got everything you could possibly need on it. Genuinely.
Mhm.
And also really good textures, really good normal mapping. I stuck a Poyomi shader on this one, but it does work with any other shaders like standard, Autodesk, and also on the official one they also put Silence anisotropy on it, and it works really well on it. Genuinely, like Silent did like amazing shader work, and they used her shader work on it, and it looks so good.
Unfortunately, the rumor of her having more polygons than the entirety of Ocarina of Time is not true.
What? I thought that was true.
Nope.
What?
No. There's a surprisingly large amount of polygons in Ocarina of Time. But, like, the number that they proposed about her avatar. No, it is not true.
I have the blend file. I could find out. Oh, it's fair. I don't know if the blend file for 2B here versus the in-game versus VR. I don't know if they're the same model exactly.
My understanding is that they are. My understanding is also that
What is it?
this engine would not
I
support
collected earlier.
Do it.
a model of that high polygon that was in the joke. I don't remember the numbers, but close inspection of any models in this game actually is like, oh wait, this is actually really reasonable.
Okay, like I'm just in love with all the animations when it comes to 2B. Like everything is
Oh,
so
they're
well,
phenomenal.
like from the start to the walk to the stop. Like if you're slow stepping, like no matter where you stop, there is a animation for her stopping in that footstep. It is just really, really well put together, and they keep a good eye on like she's right-handed, or right-hand dominant.
Yeah, Nier Automata is a great game for many reasons, but one of my favorite is that it does not care what genre of game you think you are playing. The camera will go anywhere, your controls will go anywhere, and how you deal and take damage will go anywhere.
Wait, hang on. This is one of those secret things, isn't it? Yes. Ah. I know gamer things. There's a hole in the wall. Go for it.
Yeah, so this was also one of those areas that makes it feel very interconnected, especially for this area, that my belief is it was really only added for the playable demo. Like, having this quick route back to the beginning of this section is something that I just don't see being useful in the actual game, but makes a lot of sense to be, like, if you were to replay this specific level a lot for a demo, it would make sense to have these kinds of shortcuts put around places.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now we're back to the beginning. Oh yeah, Valerie, if you do know of anything like in particular that is like of note, let me know.
Will do. The problem is, I'm not going to be certain what timeline it's in.
Timeline?
So, one of the main things about this game that you quickly find out is that the playthroughs are with different characters, and since not all characters have the same items, different items will show up for one that don't for another.
Oh, okay, so you're getting mixed up where like a location may be, but the item may exist for this character or this character.
Right, yeah.
Okay, alright. So yeah, I've only played the 2B route, and replaying it again because like I enjoy it. It's fun. Yeah, so Nier Automata is my very first introduction to the Nier series in general.
Same as it was to probably most of the Nier fans.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with 2B's assets at all. If I remember my memeology quite well, 9gag was all over that. One of my big favorite things about this is the weapon design choices, especially for like the base weapons. They look so clean, so well put together.
Oh, absolutely. And all of the weapons and items in the game that you find all come with a little bit of lore to them. So they'll have like a story. And every time you level up that item a bit, you'll get more and more of that story in the item's description. So they put a lot of effort into just the items that you are using in your
Emotions are prohibited.
playtime, in your playthrough.
Sorry, ma'am.
And another thing, stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
It's unnecessary.
All right then. To be it is.
So yeah, chat. Like, actually, instead of in chat, have you all any of you played like the Nier like Replicant or Incarnation? I'm just kind of curious because like I do want to look into Replicant for sure. Absolutely.
I will personally be playing Replicant sometime in the future.
Yeah.
I definitely always try to put a pause between big games that I play, so that I can properly appreciate them and have enough time to like think over everything that's been in the playthrough. Like I say, there's a lot to think about in Nier Automata. I finished the game about a month ago now. I have not started any other big games since.
Oh really? It's actually playing with the 3D verticality. The 3D versus the 2D. I love it. Beyond.
I am also convinced that no video game ever will be able to have ladders that I like. I just hate ladders in every video game, and unfortunately, Nier Automata is not one that's different. Oh, jump right. Halfway down those stairs. Yeah, that is right. Oh, there's a lot of these. Yeah, as usual, I'm going to be a little bit delayed, but
Nah,
on the
you're all good.
on the staircase that brought you up here, you should be able to jump off the second one.
Oh, jump off the second.
Not the ladder, the staircase. It's on the right.
Oh, okay, the staircase right there. Okay, look at it.
You can just jump to the right one and just continue. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can't access this right now.
Okay. This is another one of those, I didn't remember what was here, so maybe it was something you could do. Nope, it wasn't.
Analysis. This elevator's controls are locked and cannot
Why
be
isn't it?
used.
Oh, and I'm guessing this is a 2B, a 9S, because you can hack the door elevator at that point. Alright, okay.
This place sure is big.
I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory. But now
No,
it's just crawling
that
with
elevator
machines.
is specifically for
The enemy
the
seems to have repurposed
Become
the
as God
facility to
section.
increase their overall machine production.
Become
if
as
we don't
gods,
destroy
the
it,
part
they'll
that's
just
stuck in
keep
stuck in
coming.
your head forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm looking at this level like from like a modeling perspective, and you can kind of see like how they're trying to like make this as low poly as possible in a sense, like with the straight lines, cuts, the normal
Yeah,
mapping. This is
they
this is
didn't
really
need it
well
to
put
be
together now.
complex.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, doing like environment and like game development essentially as a profession now has permanently ruined my ability to observe games in just like the classic consumer way. It's always like, how did they do this? Or, I could have done this better. Or just
Yeah,
something
like you can
that.
definitely see like with all these models, like, yep, you arrayed that. Okay, this is a texture. This is just a normal mapping here. It's not actually detailed. I see how you rotated all this kind of thing. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I'm the exact same. And how like they try and, but also as a level design, like they definitely leave all the fun stuff up here in the top level. And all the movement, and then they really like leave like not very much going on further down because there's no point because the character really isn't going to be looking much there. They want all the wow factor up top.
Oh, welcome to the stream, Pom Pom.
Yo, wait, what?
Pompon,
Oh.
hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Good morning.
Morning. I just woke up. And
So yeah, we have Pompon from. Hey, stop with the spinny thing. So we have Pompon from a global team who has just woken up from Japan. Hi, how you doing, sweetie?
I had a really weird dream, and I didn't really get a good rest. honestly.
Did your dream involve 2B and Nier Automata?
I think it involved trains. I think. I only remember like half of it, but I think it involved strings.
I definitely have this thing where I will never have a dream ever unless I wake up at like 5 in the morning and then fall back to sleep. Then I'm perfectly 100% able to remember my dream. And it's always like some like, oh, I was finding my dorm room at college or something like that.
Oh, so Shadow in the chat has just mentioned that the bullet hell aspect wasn't in the original Nier. Was it not? I thought like Nier was like it liked using the bullet hell aspect.
It, as I understand it, the bullet hell that we see in this game is not what they had there. However, in Nier Replicant, they have brought back almost wholesale the bullet hell systems used in Nier Automata.
Okay.
Also, before you leave the big area down here, go to the right.
Just accessing random, nonsensical data from the old world.
Oh, hey, this is the section I played in the demo. I remember this part.
Oh. Ow.
Yeah, this is, I believe, the toughest guy that's just like a normal enemy in this section.
Well, you just beat him. Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, but he's the highest level, let's say grunt.
And hey, and access back to the main area.
As I said, I still believe that most of this connectivity was due to it being part of a demo environment.
So yeah, that kind of goes like level design, and but like also the marketing. Like they wanted a demo that was pretty good for all the players, so they actually thought of all this beforehand, then made the rest of the game.
Right. Yeah. It works super well for the like demo that they had when they were releasing it. I wish there was more of that throughout the game, but it's understandable why this section got the most kind of love for that kind of environment.
Yeah, this was like it's that moment of like we need people to fall in love with this game, so we need to do that within the first like few levels.
Right, and this environment is brought up enough throughout the series. Well, not the series, but throughout the game, that you get to experience it at times. And since there's so much going on in it, it never feels stale or dull. And even if you're going through just the same area, there's always enough little things that are changed that it never feels like, oh, this is, now I have to trek through this place again. You never really get that tiredness of the environment.
Yeah, there is no tiring, but also the environment is so well like put together. It is just so aesthetically pleasing to stare and look at.
By the way, is your control like squeaking? Sounds like awful.
Oh, is my control squeaking?
Oh, I guess I wasn't doing it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I'm playing with a pinchers for a bag of chips.
I did once have a controller that was squeaky on the joystick, and it annoyed the crap out of me.
I bought a $10 GameCube controller a while back, and you can probably guess how that went.
There's an item down here and I can't get it. Stop dropping down there. Stop parkouring. Stop it. I just want the item. I just want the item.
Can't you do like a plunging attack or something? Oh, there you go.
Cool, you need to use the strength of the ground pound.
So I'm not sure how different is this part from the demo. Is all this stuff like available, like the perfect
almost
dodge system thing? I know that they have that.
Yeah, my understanding is that most, if not all, of the demo is identical to the first level of this. Though I believe in the demo you were like slightly higher level, and I think had a couple more items. I don't remember. Those
Like
items get spread out
weapons
throughout
are
the
the same.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely want to squeeze all the serotonin out of your body. Or dopamine, that's it, the reward
Analysis.
chemical.
This elevator's controls are locked and cannot be used.
This is another become as God's door. So.
Something tells me Become as God's like level is your favorite.
It's definitely the one that just the words just okay, actually yeah, that level hits different. I'm not gonna play around there.
I love the like the heavy like counter.
Yeah, because
So you just grab the droid and it's like, you know what, I'm just gonna just blast you. So I came in and I started blasting.
One of my favorite ones is dashing forward, and while you're still holding forward, pressing the drone button or the little pod button, so that like you grab the pod and just swing yourself forward.
oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like that like double jump thing, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what was the move for it?
I believe you run forward, and while holding forward, you press the pod button, like tap it.
Did you have like hold?
Oh no, you don't. Yeah.
My guess is it's also different between
It might be
controller and keyboard. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The demo I was playing was on PS4. Which I really needed to like play other games other than Monster Hunter on that because that was the only game I had on the PS4.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a Nintendo Switch so I could play Breath of the Wild, and then proceeded to do nothing with it until Smash Bros. Came out. So, I mean, legitimately speaking, I only have a Valve Index for one game.
Loyal.
Well, I guess that button.
I started using these camera angles just to get some like good close-ups of this model. Like I absolutely adore 2B's design and model aesthetic, like the Raven sort of like clothing, just the I don't know, the regality of it, I would say. Is that a word? Also, what did my head tracker die?
Lol.
Did my head tracker die already? What? No, come on, don't do this to me. No, it didn't.
Well, while she's troubleshooting, I'm going to talk about character design influencing game design, or perhaps game design influencing character design. One thing that you might notice in a lot of series where it's a kind of third-person experience where you have weapons equipped to you, the characters tend to have very controlled or short hairstyle. Like
Whoops.
it's similar to the OVR lip sync where it reads.
And we're back,
the,
everybody. Sorry about that. Just had a quick.
Hey, welcome back.
Basically, my entire tracking system just decided to go bork. Sorry about that. It happens. Anyway, like, let's continue, shall we? Wait, get off my
Hey.
screen. There we go. We're good. Anyway, where were we? We were admiring
already
2B's
past
model.
the point where oh yeah, right, yeah. Let's do that.
Also, camera. Got it. So my entire tracking system decided to just absolutely just bork itself for unknown reasons.
I
So
see trackers. I see
Yes.
valve trackers.
Yes, valve trackers go bork.
I like that it looks like it's just attached to the blindfold.
It's just like
It's just
yeah.
velcroed on.
Also, all right.
That,
so
that's the third eye.
So,
Or
yeah,
maybe the
so-
only eye.
So fun fact,
Oh, no.
I use Suva for all of my tracking. So it's designed by Garibo. They also done like the like better audio system. It is very good for like VTubing. It's very easy to set up. Works with all VR chat avatars. And you know, it is very good. It's very good. I personally do like it. It just sometimes has issues. But
I
what
would
doesn't?
likely use it. Yeah, I would likely use it, but again, I don't have full body tracking controllers yet. So, if anyone wants to help out there, no.
Okay, we're good. That'll do.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask. Are we already past the point where we like accidentally delete like the OS when we're doing our skills?
Oh.
Wait, I'm going the wrong direction here.
Oh right, I forgot. You went AFK in our round room. That is.
You get turned around real fast.
Surveyed the entire
Yep.
factory, but couldn't find anything resembling our target.
Maybe they, I don't know, moved it somewhere?
Yeah,
Let's
a large
move the
section of
target.
a large section of the factory is very intentionally designed as a maze, which is why you'll. It leads on to the interconnectivity of a few things. So like when you unlock things that connect back, it's like, oh, okay, and then it helps build that mental map of the whole environment. Because again, this isn't like levels that you're loading in and out of. This is all one environment.
You mean the birds? Yeah.
So
there's more plants and
you
animals
say
here
that,
than
but
there used to be.
I'm a tactile
Probably because the
person. Although
environment's
yes,
changed.
visual. I learn more through by like physically doing things. So when it comes to mapping out, if I physically walk it, I know it like the back of my hand. But if I look around to see it, then like if like this, I'm kind of like I get very turned around and lost very easily. Like anybody that knows me as a streamer knows that I get lost in games very, very easily. I am listen, I only have smooth brain cell, okay? My brain cell is smooth and special.
I guess don't play Monster Hunter World then.
Oh god, okay, I played it and I get lost so easy. I come here like, oh, I know this area. It's like, yeah, we've been here like 15 times. Like, I didn't know we were going here.
Even veterans get lost in the what's it called, the big forest map.
Don't start. Oh, I get so lost with it.
But like supposedly the other
There
maps
should be another
are
facility
like
across that
really
bridge.
easy
It's a
to
bit of a hike,
navigate.
but
It's just
check
that
it out.
one first map that just like
It's
puts
not
off
like
every
the man
player.
get a location wrong. I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I love her walk.
I wouldn't.
They
bet
did
on
such a good job with the animations on it, genuinely.
Once again, Square Enix being good at characters.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Once again,
the
Yoko
pizza
Taro
cutters.
designs a white-haired
No
female.
response from long-range communications.
Doesn't matter. I'll just take
This is the part where we become pizza.
This
Yeah.
is the part where he kills you. No.
Yeah, you get the achievement for that.
Yeah, we've already gotten that achievement many times. Shush.
But you see right now, you're almost at like the end of the level, and the yeah, let's call them pizza cutters. The pizza cutters are still only level 3, whereas that dude in like the little room was level 5. Now, he's not level 5 pizza cutter, he's level 5 tall growth. But still, there's a reason that environment was somewhat hidden.
Wait, like an actual legit reason?
I mean, no.
Or is it like just
no.
a case of like, hey, here's a run, fight it?
I mean, the reason being, oh, it's a tougher enemy in like a secret place.
No, I think it's a chance for you to smack it when they stop.
Hey.
She'll figure it out.
Oh god.
Use sword.
They made sure to like
Is
make the bullets
Target
really
enemy
big
detected.
so that you basically have to use the sword.
Wait, did you actually just time out that enemy?
Yeah. Big boy. Oh yeah, like so Maria, no, I absolutely love this sequence personally. It is just gargantuan. Like small, tiny little girl versus the big monster.
Behold, the mad lad himself. Big robot.
It's hungry for Pete.
Cool, this is the
Who
chef.
is this is the chef. This is the one who's stone baking the pizza.
He looks like a stone bakery. Stone oven.
I love like how it plays with the distance, especially with the bullets, like how large this is. Like it takes time for the bullets to arrive. Can I?
Right. This game has a large emphasis on perspective, and a lot of that is just the literal perspective of the game, rather than the metaphorical one, which is also there. But
I think Yo Katara is just like perspective. That's the big perspective.
Ew.
That looks useful.
What's your status?
This is the target. I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
So, like many games, Nier Automata has a pretty robust new game plus, and you get to keep your levels and stuff. Now, in new game plus, the grunts, as I was mentioning earlier, level up, but bosses don't. So
you
when
can just
you're-
tank out bosses left, right, and center.
Oh yeah, like most of the boss fights when I was at like, I don't know, like level 50 and this guy's at what, 4? It was like I cleared his health and it's like, okay, time to go through the section of this that's a scripting sequence. Just because I hit that limit in like 3 seconds.
That was kind of disappointing.
It is honestly really funny, rather than like something I'm like, oh, I'm upset they didn't do stuff. It's just like, it's like, wow, okay, I really do have the numbers advantage here.
Uno reverse, no you.
I like how he's like, I'm hacking it, and then he's just like, telepathy. Wait, no, telekinesis.
Boost.
Punk.
Oh no. He go sleep.
9S black box signal detected. No response to communications.
I'm going after him.
Let's go.
Run!
Oh, he wait.
Rise it up.
Rising up.
Send a support
Back on
request
the
to command.
Negative.
Honestly,
Communications
this is the
rejected.
avatar that I want to see in VO chat.
You want to have
Like,
a giant,
full
actually,
scale?
yeah, the full scale, 2 scale of this. That would be amazing.
It would also be
Wouldn't
funny
it?
to have like a really small, low poly version of him.
No, no, you'd have
Like,
no, like
if
the
he
little,
has,
like the
like, a
little
distant
robots or like
LOD
the little
version.
grunts.
Oh, I want like all of the robots to have their own versions, but I know full well that they likely do not have an armature that supports a humanoid structure.
9S.
Wouldn't this be a world? Is that an avatar? Because you'd want those colliders, you know?
Probably do that. Yeah, look at all these nerds trying to
Have to help 9S.
blow up your boyfriend.
It's not my boyfriend.
I thought that was your brother.
I have to repair him.
It's
Hi, Give me
complicated.
staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor.
Look,
to
when
attempt
everyone
field
comes from the same
repairs.
factory, it starts to
Do
get
what I
a
say.
bit interesting.
To be. Just go.
You shut up too.
We're soldiers. We take pride in our service.
So this is something that is like kind of like they're androids that can have their memories re-uploaded and reinstated, but they still have this emotion of death and loss.
Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B.
Most of them.
Requesting acknowledgement.
Some are just really good at being, no, I don't. What do you mean?
All right.
So outside of the name Nier Automata, are you familiar with the term automaton or like automata?
No. So explain what automata means, because that has something to do with the story, kind of in a sense as well.
Right, yeah. So the term is generally used for like ancient constructs that are like built in the image of man. Much of it being like in modern day, it's a lot more of like a robot based in the design and concept of a human, and a few things that are actually
I didn't know the
more
machines had
traditional
that
in
kind of
this definition
intelligence.
is, like, for example, the Regis from Pokemon. The Regis are based off of a form of automaton from Jewish mythology, in which if you were to place the name of God on a piece of paper on a clay statue, it would bring it to life. And much of that is actually the basis for a lot of mythos and kind of stuff based on wow, that sentence fell apart. For a lot of different like mechanical things. So yeah, whatever. That sentence stopped.
So basically, placing God onto a man-made item makes it an automata. Is that what you're saying? Or that's kind
Well,
of like the
it-
definition of
it-
automata?
Infiltrating
Well,
enemy
it,
subunit.
in
Table
the
adjusted.
current
Balance
definition,
controls overridden.
the
Enemy unit
it's largely
subjugation complete.
something built out of the design for a human, and it not being a human, but
Yo, this section.
yo.
Let me take big swing.
Oh, I played this on easy the first time. He dies in one hit. You don't have you hit him like 2 or 3 times. He just like cutscene as soon as you hit him with one. Angy.
Sure, let me take out the camera. That'll kill it. Video games.
I mean, the eyes are the gateway to the soul, or the
I mean, is that how
memory
it is
box.
in Zelda games?
Talk about
True.
bringing the battle to them.
If you see Big Eye, you shoot
to
Big Eye.
Contact command. Request assistance.
That's the how world. That's how this world
Doesn't look
works.
like that's
Go for the eye.
going to be necessary.
That's
So I
why
like
these
how-
characters don't have eyes.
So I like
Ooh,
how he
in
went through
real
this
life combat.
sequence here, and you just went through this entire fight,
Oh, great.
and then 3 more show up.
Unga bunga.
Yeah.
I like to imagine they've just been like sitting there the whole time, like placing bets as to whether or not the first guy will manage it.
This is going to end well.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The black box. It's ready.
This was a really cool concept, and I don't think I played enough of this game to understand what the black box really is.
Imagine a nuclear bomb as a Rubik's Cube.
Requesting
Okay.
destruction of
I
enemy
mean,
hostiles.
essentially,
Black box
like
reaction.
black boxes in real life, they store the data of like a system, like an airplane. Like
It was
famously,
hard to fight
black
with you.
boxes are what store the logs from airplanes, so
The
that
other was
when they
mine.
crash, you can read through it and be like, oh, this is why the airplane crashed.
Mm.
But these are not airplanes, these are humanoid people. So it's interesting.
I like the fact that that scene was based on let's propose a toast, like just a cheers, and they had that little ting. It's a very human thing.
Where are we? We're in space.
We are with 0 saturation. Saturation.
Saturation.
I combined saturation
You
with
just you went, Falcon just went full Sean Connery there. Saturation.
I accidentally combined the words saturation and situation.
Yes, playing
I thought
near
that was
Automata with
Falcon.
the full saturation patch.
I thought that was you turning into
Oh, yeah.
how about Wesker?
Oh, it's the Highlander.
No running in the hallway. Must RP walk. Okay, I'm bored. I like to RP walking games. Like if anybody knows me when I play Final Fantasy 15, I roleplay walk all the time in it because it's just such a good game to do that in.
It's also a really fun
So,
game to just
complete and
like
all that,
quickly
huh?
go in and out of
Alliance were
jog.
wiped out, and we secured
So
the
you're just
remaining
like
enemy territory.
walking really
Now
aggressively
we
towards
can-
people.
9S,
Yeah?
thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down
Slight
there,
little
you know?
collider issue here.
I probably only
Can't
had
walk
time
into
to back up your
into.
memories.
I can't
Mine
walk
were
into
only
him.
attacked up to the point
He has a
just before
force
we
field.
rendezvoused.
I see.
Little did you know, he's a mime.
Glory to
But a
mankind.
mime that can summon real invisible walls.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
Look at those
Arth-
shiny legs.
Arthur meme here.
I mean, no, I'm
Online
good.
functionality?
Kind of.
Yeah, I definitely say yes. Yes, save. Click that button.
Now we can go into hard mode. Because now we saved. I'm fine with this part.
5012 AD.
Oh, story time!
The year mankind's glorious
Ooh.
history came to a sudden and abrupt end. When the world was invaded by
Thousands of
aliens
years
from
ago.
beyond the
I
stars.
actually don't remember the timeline very well.
And no,
Aliens.
I need to quickly just like adjust something here. Very, very quickly. I just need to just quickly. No, not calibration, tracking. That's it.
We're fighting aliens. Huh?
There, that'll do. Much better.
The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon.
I'm going to the
5204
moon.
AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a
When
network
the
of orbiting
moon hits
bases.
your eye.
So replicant happens before Automata, correct?
Yes, Replicant is a remaster, well, essentially a remake, actually, just from the ground up, of the original Nier, which was a pre.
To break
pre-
this
pre-
stalemate, once and for all. You are our
It
ultimate
is
weapon,
a
and you must
prequel
put an end
in
to
the
this
sense
war.
that it happens before
Understood,
this
sir.
game.
I wish you good hunting.
They are
Glory to
very
mankind.
unrelated outside of being in the same universe.
Glory to
I
Also,
love
mankind.
the textures on that person.
Also, I
Much
think
mankind.
if I remember right, I believe Nier Automata is actually the result of one of the joke endings of Nier Replicant.
Hence the aliens.
Wait, what?
I don't actually know the plot of Nier Replicant because I haven't played it yet, but as I understand, Nier Automata is in the timeline of one of the joke endings from the original Nier.
Oh, okay. This is where they sort of like start getting like you yourself are the operating system or the operator of the 2B or the 9S or the basically the you are the computer.
Correct. Also, just be reminded you are being recorded.
Oh no.
The top right of your screen. It just says recording.
Is this one of those Zoom meetings?
No.
Oh yeah, this
It
has
is-
an implication, doesn't it? Like later on in the story, like it.
I mean, yes, but it's another one of those joke things. There's so much of this game that I love because they put so much effort into things that really don't matter.
I like how there's this like this loving part of the conversation. You could either be an absolute just like yes, no, or just like I love you, Ninus.
I mean, there's like separate endings, right? We want to go for the
Anyway,
actual
that takes
good
care of
one.
the settings.
Right?
This is
Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec. We need to restore those.
yeah. There's different main endings
I
to
could
this
set it
game,
for you, but you should
but they
probably
have
do
so
it
many other
yourself.
joke endings that
Regulations
they
and all,
have
you know?
one official ending for every letter of the alphabet, and it is hilarious.
Okay, good. If things go
So
wrong
I
getting
have-
it up, you may
one.
have to sacrifice yourself in order to fix
I have
it.
gotten
So
all
once you're
but
finished
one of
making
those
adjustments,
endings.
you can go ahead and close
I
this
haven't
out.
gotten the one ending because it's very, very hard.
Okay, so what is that one ending?
The one ending is, hey, there's a secret boss underground. Fight it. Oh, you managed to survive the invincible
Morning.
boss? Fight it again after getting all weapons in the game and leveling them all up to max.
Oh.
I'm not gamer enough for that.
9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks
Oh,
on you
you're in
from
a
now
cutscene.
on.
Mash the left stick. Or is it the right stick?
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know.
What's the one that controls your pod?
Though I suppose we're
It's
not
the right
exactly
Yeah,
stick.
that
known
one.
for our
Yeah,
modesty.
yeah.
9S.
What is it,
Stop calling me ma'am. There's no need to be so formal.
All right. If you say
9S
so.
is just like, oh no, she bugged out.
Oh, I almost forgot. The commander
I'm
was
done
calling
borked
for
up.
you.
I'm done
We
borked
better
up with
go
the
see what's
operating
up, man.
system.
Did I plug the
Just
brain in
self-destruct.
backwards?
We get to see the skirt physics.
Oh, like
I recommend saving.
Did we just save them?
Yeah, but we also just had a long cutscene. If something dumb happens, we'll have to go through it again.
Are we about to accidentally hit the self-destruct button?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Right. Combat style.
Mm-hmm.
There's
So,
much.
yeah,
You
so
need to be near an
in
access
this
point to
game,
save your
you
data.
basically always
You can
have
see
someone
access
following
points on
you
the close
around.
range map.
And typically,
Be sure to
as
save
at least in
often.
this playthrough, is 9S. Now, you can change their combat style, so, like, say, aggressive. If there is an enemy near you, they will attack it. And passive is, it will never... and everything between that is some various assortment between the two.
yeah. Oh, so Drakengard. So Drakengard's a part of the Nier series, if I'm correct. So I'm just watching. I'm just reading Shadow's
Nier is
message
part of the
here.
Drakengard series.
So there's Drakengard, and then there's Nier. They're the same universe, or are they part of the same like progression in story?
There's no progression of story between any of the games to each other, but they are all in the same universe because Yoko Taro.
So they just okay. All right, then all right, makes sense. So so Automata is a joke ending to Drakengard. So what is a joke ending, and yeah, what is a joke ending, and how does a joke turn into something serious?
All right, so I'll show you one of the joke endings. Press the self-destruct button.
Which button is that?
Find it. It's somewhere on your controller.
Hit everything.
Wait, isn't it just a...
I think it's B on the keyboard.
Are you taking the controls? Oh, think.
Yep, yeah, hold that one.
By self-destructing at the bunker, the entire structure ended up exploding in a spectacular fashion. But hey, it sure did look pretty from Earth. Somewhere in the depths of space, the commander still floats about with a stern look on her face.
Welcome to a joke ending.
Debunked.
Okay, so
and that's why I had you saved.
so okay, so that was ending you. So
Yep.
quickly tell me, what was the joke ending that caused Automata to happen then?
Good question, but
Shadow knows, I think.
Oh yeah.
Wait, if I get another, wait, hang on.
Oh no. Ooh.
Yeah, I was about like, can I get another U ending? Just finish this.
No, let's figure out what the O ending is here.
Whoa.
All right, the O ending.
Okay, so ending E in Drakengard was a normal ending, but it was said to be a joke. But it ended up causing Automata. So it's not a joke. Or is Automata itself a joke?
Not all fish.
Okay, I'm really interested in the Nier series now, just like trying to okay, whenever you present complex lore to me, I'm invested. It's the reason why I love Dark Souls, the reason why I love Kingdom Hearts. I am just heavily invested in good, deep lore.
I have not played a single Kingdom Hearts game, but I know more about its lore than like most people ever should. Also, we are not able to get Uwo because ending O is on your third playthrough, run away from the final boss. I don't think we're going to be able to get the third playthrough ending before the first playthrough ending.
Let's get good. I got plenty of recovery items. Ugh. Right. I love the character designs in this. Also, you are just beautiful. I love Commander. I mean, who doesn't?
2B.
They are a
Maintenance
well-designed
finished?
character.
Yes, Commander.
And
You
I wish
detonated your
they
black
left this
box in
room
order
more.
to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood.
And then
I
they
like-
would
I
have
know
to
you're
make the
fresh out of
textures
maintenance,
for
but I
her.
have another
Yeah,
mission for you.
I like to
I need
imagine
you to head to
if
the
she was in a
Rendezvous
like
with the
a
resistance and do some recon.
like
Doesn't
on
Yorha have
the
a dedicated
ground where there's
resistance
actual
contact
like
already?
saturation.
We
She'd still
haven't
just
been
be
able to
white
get
because
in
the
touch with
textures
them,
don't have
so
any
we'll
color.
need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Actually, here. Let me.
All right, just leave. All right, fine. Just RP walk away, sashay away.
Oh no, she actually does have, like textured, like colored textures.
Yeah, this is just a saturation. This is just a post processing.
Right, but, oh, she has very blonde hair. Okay.
Oh, is it like
Oh.
platinum
The
blonde?
surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh?
Hold
Better
on.
head for the hangar.
Flat.
Usually we can't get near flight units. They're
Blonde,
way
not
too
platinum
expensive
beams.
for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce
No,
these things
it's
yet.
it's like gold blonde.
$5D.
I don't actually know, but I wonder how many of the doors in that hallway are named after people who died alongside you during the beginning mission.
True. True. Oh yeah, because they just come back anyway, don't they?
Yeah, Wow, I played a lot of this game, and I don't think it ever occurred to me that those like 4 other people like are just respawned.
Oh,
Falcon,
upgrades.
you're supposed to be the. Oh,
Look.
Mirage. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm a big fan. Oh, wait, +8 storage, +8 storage. Chip capacity is a big one.
Oh yeah, chip capacity is always the thing that you should get first.
Yep, I just
Those
upgraded.
are the skills, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, we don't have too much money.
Wait, hold up.
What up?
I can either buy +16 storage at 20,000, or I can get 2 +8s at 5,000.
Yeah, it's just like it's one each thing, right?
Yeah,
You get
the
cheaper
prices.
ones first.
Yeah, the prices for those never change, so it's essentially just getting more and more expensive as you go on.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I'll get these 2 first, because like I'm gonna get cash money and swag later. But, you know, I definitely do want to play the other Nier games. I definitely want to play Replicants. Like, I hear like it's just got a really good story, and especially with the remake as well, it's just been fantastic, very well received.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
I was actually surprised to learn that one of my favorite songs in Nier Automata is actually a remix of a song from Nier Replicant, or just Nier.
Oh.
So it's like, oh, there's other words that I can type to find more remixes of the song. Perfect.
I love the design of the mechs and the jets in this. Like, really.
Hey, 2B, why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
All right, all right.
You're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Make sure to commit to GitHub. What? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Going up to the GitHub in the sky. It's where you're gonna go when you fry.
Having worked with GitHub, yes, it is wonderful for saving you there. Oh, who's got the plane in the background?
That's Con.
That's me. Well, you'll be surprised because I sometimes get booked. Bogan have the luxury to enjoy that once.
Little did we know, Pon is actually a boat coming soon.
At least you know, Pon is actually tougher.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight.
Use your sword more.
You'll be touching down quite a ways
It cuts
from the
through
resistance
the
camp,
balls.
unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy
It destroys
discovering
the
their position.
things that...
Oh, you caught
Good
the...
luck down there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so
Nice.
that's also a thing I've heard as well. Nier Automata is canonically in Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy 14? Correct?
I mean, every time Square Enix has a game, they have, like, some crossover with Final Fantasy 14.
But, like, it's canon.
The
Canonically,
plot of Final
Fantasy...
Fantasy 14 is, like,
Oh,
I don't-
so...
no,
Maria in
that-
chat has just dropped that Final Fantasy 14 is canonical in Drakengard and Nier series. So this all exists from the this is in the Final Fantasy series.
Okay, sure, but that's also like saying, like, Final Fantasy is canonical in the Mario universe because of Smash Bros.
Eh.
I thought they had a Rathalos thing.
True, they do.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
I wonder what this game inspired in Virtual Market. I wonder what this game could have inspired in a particular venue in Virtual Market.
What?
You know, Utopia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, World and Utopia. I got heavy Nier vibes, and also the music style from that as well. Like, you can definitely tell the same music styles. Hey, look, the drones have the same animator, therefore they float and animate at the same time. Huh.
Mhm.
And they both track and follow your camera.
They are friendly lads.
You're lads, you're bros.
I know, now you desync to them.
Okay, so I'm also a big fan of Foley. Like so sound design and timing certain sounds with like steps and things like this. I love the emphasis on 2B's heels. Like on different surfaces and how it stands. And also I love like okay, so like not a foot thing, but like I like how she walks and you can tell like she has like this slight imbalance in her right ankle. Like you can just tell,
Emphasis, not a foot thing.
every step, like you can see there's this slight imbalance in that right ankle. It just like wobbles every now and then, and it's very good. Oh, I love
I
it.
will have to trust you on that.
And just the steps, the sound, like oh, I love this. I just love the sound design. It's so good.
To each their own.
I don't have the stream audio turned on because I hear double voice.
Yep.
Well, I will describe it to you. It's tip tap, tip tap, tip tip tap, tip tap.
Can your PC like handle like Discord streaming while doing the streaming?
I guess is we don't want to push it too far when they're doing Discords, when they're doing this streaming as well as the.
Is that a chocobo down there? Oh no, that's just a deer.
It's just a moose.
It is,
that's
it
not
is not
a deer. That's a moose. That is not a turtle.
Can't believe you're hurling bullets at a moose.
Listen, moose are like they are dangerous. I'm sure.
Isn't that what you do in Replicant though? The first few like minutes, you just kill wild animals. I think.
I mean, I didn't play it. I can tell you.
Maria, as a Canadian, moose are actually their worst fear.
We get them on occasion here in Minnesota, but definitely not to the extent of them being
Alert.
caught.
Access point communications jammed.
Stop fighting the vending machine. So why the vending machines?
It's affected.
Because you're robots, you just get dispensed. So you get vended out.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's a save point?
Yep.
I thought that was a shop thing.
Nope.
Where you get healing items.
Nope.
Data may be displayed.
What, you think it dispenses items? No, it dispenses
data, huh?
you.
It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot.
Oh, and also because you gotta put the number like 2B or 9S for your.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Phew.
This hurts. The more I play this game, the more I figure things out, and it's just like it's beautiful.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
That's not standing there and staring into space, Chief.
Well, it's not being murderous, which is, I guess, what is expected? I don't know. You're just pushing this poor boy around.
No, I was walking along the side with him, and also just like observing. Like I was at the moment. At the moment right now, I'm kind of like observing like the grass texture.
Grass texture.
Yeah, like the grass texture, and then
enjoy video games.
We can enjoy like so like I'm sat here like literally looking at like the ground, and it's just like it's flat texture, and then top of that with like some shader or modeling on top for the extra grass sticking up. But yeah, I'm sat here just looking at it, it's like yeah, this is just a. I could even tell the tiling. You can just see the seamless tiling in it.
It's terrain textures with terrain grass. Society has made us this way.
Like in all honesty, the grass could have been a bit better. But
I mean, fair. I am playing this. I am playing this on medium.
2012.
This is a 2012 game. This came out like.
That's not true.
When is
a
this game?
2017, I believe.
Oh, it's 2017.
Oh, okay.
Pom, why you gotta throw me off like that? Why you do this to me?
I don't know. Like ever since like they nailed it on Mirror's Edge, it's just like
2017.
just fake stuff. There's not much like improvement. If they're like aiming for like a realistic, real-time lighting situation, since like I don't know, I don't see much of an improvement in real-time or realistic video games nowadays. That's why I like more stylized aesthetics. Like I don't know, Overwatch has like a semi. It's like a good hybrid. Cause like with like the advent of the new what's it called, the something human from like
Metahuman.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Metahuman for
like
real.
making like realistic like people or things isn't that impressive anymore. Especially with Unreal Engine 5
probably
coming
go talk
out.
to their leader
It's
first
just like,
thing.
oh, you can directly use your ZBrush model in games, and it has this like cool algorithm thing that can like handle it.
Yeah, Nanites is busted. It's practically cheating.
Yeah.
This is so pretty. Oh, I love this light. This like the main hub.
That's the main hub.
Yes. You have a cute little thing on your head.
Hey, Pompon, I forget. What's the amount of tries that you can have for static patching or whatever it is?
So it's 300 if you don't use UV2s or vertex colors or
Number 2.
any of that custom vertex things.
2B?
Okay.
Yes, well, the bunker.
You're talking about
My name is Nierly.
dynamic
I'm the
or
leader of the
GPU
android
patching, right?
resistance that controls
Good
most of this
question.
territory.
Yeah, I know
You
what
must
you're
be
talking
the new
about.
scouts we heard about. Well,
Awesome.
I'm sure my
I
people
don't.
will have plenty of information for you.
Yeah.
Please
So it's
feel
like
free to ask them
really
anything you like.
situational. You can't really use it on anything.
Okay.
Like the only you could probably use it on like steroids, but that's like the only example I can think of. Because like for trees and grass, just use a GPU batching, and they don't move, so you don't really need to use dynamic batching.
I blame you guys for making me overanalyze every single detail in games.
Just look for Z fighting.
Yeah, anytime I notice Z fighting, like, yep, know exactly what that is now. Yep, just move the mesh.
There's only one spot in this game that I noticed Z fighting.
Oh, that's impressive.
Or at least only one spot where I was running past and was able to notice.
Funds, not very much, but we'll definitely get ourselves some medium recoveries. They're important.
Making money is recommended.
Listen, child. I will make money.
You just don't get hit.
Yeah, just don't get hit, forehead. There we are. Yeah. How about we do that?
I don't see the problem.
So these are actually humans, not androids, correct?
No, they are also androids.
Okay.
They are just not soldier androids like you.
So, okay, so humans are away on Mars, correct? And or they're on the moon. They're just chilling and
Much
vibing.
closer.
But androids are down here just chilling and vibing. Whilst also we have soldiers and a whole like hierarchy in society.
Correct.
Maxing and relaxing.
It's taking a while to deal with the robot invasion, or sorry, the machine invasion.
Like 7,000 years.
Look, they're trying their best.
All right, yeah, we'll help you out.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Appreciate that. So subquests. So yeah, there are a bunch of like actual subquests. Do you have to complete them all for certain? Well, I'm guessing you have to complete them all for certain endings, correct?
I don't think so. A lot of the quests in this game actually are a bit less of, oh, go do this, get me thing, and actually end up being like, oh, that feels incredibly relevant, or oh, that changes my entire perspective of X and Y.
Okay, so they actually have like a kind of a point to the story, and it's like, yeah, let me just like add more to it.
Mm-hmm. Either that, or they're just really funny. There's one side quest where it's like there's a robot that's able to fly, and he wants to brag about being really fast, so you have to beat him in a bunch of like speed races.
Oh yeah, I know him. Yeah, very much so. I'm very aware. You have to literally like run speed.
Did you do all 3 of his trials?
I think I did, and like the last one was like just down to the wire.
Oh, I entirely cheesed the last one accidentally.
You cheesed that? Tell.
Okay, so for that race, you start off at the top of a building, and then you have to run across like the big hole and land on another, get on top of another building. I was on like my 15th attempt because it's really annoying and hard. And I tabbed out to change some music, but I had tabbed out as it was fading to black from the end of the previous attempt. And when I tabbed back in, I had clipped down to the ground at the bottom of the building where he's talking to you, and was just able to move freely. So I just walked halfway there before the race started.
That sounds like a gaming thing.
I hate you so much. I hate you. Cheese that so. I was like down, like I was getting good, like clipping through all the corners as much as I could, like really calculating. And it was down to the literal wire.
Oh, absolutely. Again, I was like definitely trying to beat it and was putting in a lot of effort. And then it's like, sure, it's a bit of a hollow victory, but like,
victory's a victory.
Oh, whatever. we take those W's.
Dudes posting their W's, and it's just Valgan like, I walked halfway before the race even started.
Oh my god. Peptron, I believe you're familiar with him, also loves Nier Automata a lot. And he was very, very upset when I described that to him.
I bet he was. I bet he was. How do I save? What's the exploit? What should I do if I die?
Oh yeah, this woman has transcended by putting a robot helmet on. They have transcended so far that they tell you about controls.
And the entire game. This game is too difficult. Feel motion stick. Where should I go now? All this kind of thing. Okay, yeah, literally transcending into us.
Correct.
I guess the motion stick was the thing that they got from playtesting.
Probably. This is probably like the playtesting NPC, where when people would have questions, they would just take like the 10 most popular questions from playtesting and answer it with her.
That's a good idea.
So I like how the transport system is. It's basically you have bodies of yourself in all of these dispensers and you just teleport your brain to them.
Is
Did
that
you
how
like
it works?
reconstruct?
I guess I thought it was like a 3D printer.
Yeah.
Or you could just 3D print yourself. Like, that one seems
Yeah, so
like a
they
bit
can,
more
like-
of a stretch. It seems more plausible to have bodies in here. And that's probably the
Yeah,
reason
I
why the
got that.
robots attack you, like, or attack the dispensaries.
Okay, sure, but at any point you can teleport to those points, and you're not just like dropping your body dead.
It's like you use your body parts and you give that to the current dispenser. And then that dispenser can use that for future reconstructions. And
Yeah.
you get transported like data-wise, and then that dispenser uses that resource to reconstruct you. So it's like whenever you use the teleporters, it's like a recycling of bodies, right?
Good question.
This must have been quite a city.
Gives
once upon a
someone
time.
who knows
All I know-
lore.
Too bad
Tell us.
All I
vegetation's
know
claimed
is
most of it
haha
now.
funny vending machine.
Funny vending.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your
I
regular
love when you run through bushes like
This is
she
2B.
trips up.
Nothing to report.
Yep.
Good to hear.
It's really annoying
Hey,
if you
how's
didn't
the
catch the
weather on
bush
Earth
and you're
today?
just like
Good?
running.
It's
It
fine.
puts you into
Does
a
that
walking
question
speed.
have anything to do with our operation?
You're just like, yeah.
really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is
It's
so
a school
like you,
bus.
2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
It was a school bus. Now it is a stepping stone for the progress of humanity.
Yes.
So yeah, here like this is one thing as well. Like the between your communications officer and you as the player, like I like the idea like you are of soldier mentality and you are a robot and you're not allowed to have emotions, all this kind of thing. And there's this constant fight between 2B and her emotions with other players and other characters. All the other characters have emotions except Commander, who is just like, no, do your job. But 2B's like, no, I must be a robot. I must be, you know, efficient as possible. And constantly fighting her emotions. And then you have this communications officer who is just all emotional, all over the place. And just like, you know, being a normal human being.
Like, is the weather pretty? That is irrelevant.
Whether it is or not, I am still going in this direction.
I am not bothered by the rain. Beep boop.
See, I would have liked like the more you chose like more emotional and natural sort of choices in your dialogue choices.
This is the
Like
place that
2B
weapons
becomes
trader was
more
talking about.
human in
Uh-oh.
her voice lines.
I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
Well, there are specific places that they are trying to get with these characters, so I'm very understanding with how strict they are in what they do with just like the character development, rather than making it like generic blank slate kind of thing.
Ow, ow, run.
Those are robots.
These
they're
are robots.
machines. I would recommend eating health.
I
I
will
just
eat
love
help.
the UI of this game. It's
Oh, the
it's
UI is
very, like,
great with it.
polished.
It's really nice. It always gives you like all the information you need without ever feeling like, oh, this is annoyingly a lot, or ever being in your way.
Yeah, it's very much like it's highly complex in a sense. It's like it does make it complex to a point where it's enjoyable. It's like you have to get good with the menu.
Yeah. And then there's like, oh, I don't care about fishing points on the map. You can just remove the part of your motherboard that tells you where fishing points are.
Yeah, if you don't like a component of the game or like a function, you can just remove it.
I definitely recommend fishing.
Why?
Maybe off stream because it's very slow.
Why recommend fishing?
Because depending on the environment, you can get some either really funny fish or some very rare items.
Oh.
Isn't that how you get rare items in every game, though?
Correct. But it's always very slow because it's fishing.
Yeah, like a lot of time I did play fishing, I just sit there for ages, and I was like, I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I need bait or something, but you just sit there for ages.
Yeah, basically, whenever pod gets pulled under, rip him out. Oh my god. One of the things that you can get in this game is item auto pickup. So you just run up to it and you just go swoop and you have it. It is
Plant life has claimed most
perhaps
of the central
the
area.
thing I have
Big
had
plants,
equipped
too.
the longest.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any
You
huge
are
boars.
frickin'
That should be
sprinting.
enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
Oh, is this one of those fetch quests? I thought you were getting like really good items. So
No, I was
just quest
helping out
items.
vendors, that way I can get weapons.
Yeah, it's the my leg guy from SpongeBob.
What? The my leg guy from SpongeBob.
I don't know that character.
Wait, did you read any of his dialogue?
Yeah, no, but like just the connection you made.
Look, if someone has a problem with their leg, they are instantly the my leg guy from SpongeBob.
No, I don't know the my leg character. from SpongeBob.
Basically, in SpongeBob, there is a recurring joke where whenever someone like has like a car crash or something, someone in the distance just yells, "My leg!"
Oh. It's like,
Damn it, I'm trying to look at this
Wilhelm
tree.
scream
Fucking.
of that game.
Oh, it is very much like SpongeBob's version of the Wilhelm scream.
Right.
I want to see this
I
tree.
haven't watched enough SpongeBob to take note of that.
Do you know how you hear that?
Hmm.
Watch more SpongeBob. SpongeBob is a beautiful series. Right. I want to observe this tree without 2B getting pissed off at me.
It's a tree.
It is a beautiful tree.
Huh. How did that tree like grow in the
Okay,
first place?
listen. We're
had a
like
long time.
we had the same brain cell here as well. Like it just grew on it just I'm just not gonna question it, Pom Pom. We're just not thinking about it. Not thinking about the logistics of how this tree grew from here on top of here and then got its roots down to the
A lot of effort. That's how.
the tree got good.
Look, nature finds a way.
Okay, I'm just looking at the names of these bots right here. Hug Gandalf. That's...
What did you say?
Now we got some boss in the chat.
I'm just gonna.
Oh.
Listen, I'm 2B. The 2B VTuber. Or 2B tuber.
Yo, pencil.
True.
I'm a pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah. That big like spaceship you were just in, that's a big pencil sharpener. That's why it spins, yeah? They get sharpened into shape so that you can do the poking to the robots.
Pon, I'm gonna murder you. When I find you, I'm gonna end your I'm a 2B pencil.
I don't believe this is a healthy workplace relationship.
God damn it, Bonbon. We have a meeting in 2 hours, correct?
Yeah.
Is it 6 o'clock? Wait.
Not checking. So yeah, like so here on in Higgy, we have a couple of meetings during the week, making sure getting things
Here
are
in
done.
space.
Space. No, actually even better. Like the actor who plays the in Star Trek, I forget his name, who does the whole space meme, space or whatever it is, I forget.
Well, that wasn't Star Trek, but yeah.
No, it's not Star Trek, but he's an actor that did play
Oh yeah.
in Star Trek. Oh, I forget it. Someone in
Are you talking about the portal to like space?
No, not him. There's two memes of space. There's Portal. And then there's a particular actor that was just like talking about some things, but like completely like they weren't aware of the script or how things were, and they just kind of just ad-libbed the entire thing in a sense, and it was just absolutely hilarious.
Oh no, they were fully aware of how the script works. That was just the only take that worked.
But he almost laughed the entire when he was saying space. So like the only time he didn't laugh was when he just went space in space.
I'm escaping to the one place that's
I'm escaping to the one place where no one can get me, or no man can get me.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
That was it. Space.
Tim Curry from Command and Conquer.
There we go. There we go.
A video game from 2008.
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
I like how we figured like I had this one single brain cell firing and we had to use 3 different brains to piece it together.
By helping them, we also help ourselves.
Thank you, Valgan, for being that brain cell for me.
Yeah.
You're welcome. So I watched like a breakdown of that entire game that had that thing in it, and like the entire game is that nonsense, and that game also cemented a very important point in Tim Curry's career. So, nice.
Number one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space. It's gonna do a quick hand thing. Oh.
So I have no idea what you're doing in this area. Like, where you're going, what's the objective? What's the situation?
Situations here, people ask me to do things, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh.
Essentially, officially, I'm on a recon mission to find out what the hell's going on planet Orith.
This isn't Earth? Or is that what Earth is called?
No, she just said it funny. This is Earth. Yeah.
It is Dirtland.
Yeah. So you are soldiers in an army that loves to fight really, really slowly. So basically, the last person who used to be the communications person for this group disappeared. So they've sent you down instead. And you're getting acquainted with this group and learning what they do and helping them out.
Let me guess. The person who disappeared is actually the bad guy.
That is a good question.
Okay.
I like how the droid has like issues like with camera angles sometimes. It's like, where do I go?
Oh,
So hi, Taco. How you doing?
I thought maybe Lily's head tracking had turned off, but no, she was just sitting very still.
Alright.
If I sit here so still, I will mask the arm, becoming invisible.
I'm gonna go eat breakfast real quick. I'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably also going to be heading out in half an hour here.
Yeah, no worries, not a problem.
so that
I might do the same as well. We'll see. Got Beast Hide, Russian Clown, Crystal, 5G for the experience. We got money, cash, money, and swag.
Yo, we got 5G.
All right, let's try them out. I do like the weapon on this. But then I know what you can immediately buy something better, which I can't because I'm poor. Fine. Also, I love like the straight up like style difference between the weapons. Like you got your sweet, smooth, sleek katanas and well built machinery, and then you come here is like grunge and metal as hell. Like chains, big swords, big swings, everything. Although I do like the Beast Lord.
Question: are you aware of how like when you die in this game, you have to go back there to get like whatever you were equipped with? You know how the first mission ended? You want to play fetch?
Bruh, why you do this to me? Why do you do this to me?
You may have noticed, you only have one sword right now.
I'm aware.
You used to have two.
I'm aware. Do I have
You
to
might
go?
wanna go pick it up.
Shut up. Okay, fine.
It is mentioned that you can go back and get that item later on, but it's done very like offhand. It's just like a passing comment. And since you've already played through this section of the game and haven't done it, I figured I'd point it out.
Oh, God damn it. All right, fine. We're gonna go play fetch.
Okay. Yeah. So really, you just head back to the factory, and then you can pretty easily figure it out. You don't have to like go through the factory.
Oh yeah, this is the thing is that like how many times can you swap out your body parts before you are no longer you, essentially?
This is actually a question that not this specific question, but this is a concept that I actively struggle with a lot, and I have no real reason why I should even like have this thing repeatedly being brought up in my head. but the concept of is one thing the sum of its parts or the sum of its function? So if you have a broom and you replace the handle and then you replace the end, there's no part of it that is the same as the original broom. So does that make it a different broom? And this is something that I've just been like rattled by for literally a decade.
You want me to like twist the knife here a little bit? So fun fact, every 7 years, your entire cellular structure is entirely different.
True, for your body, but not your brain.
No, your brain, well, like, no, it keeps saying neurons, isn't it? Saying neural cells.
Yep. Your brain stays the same. Otherwise, you would die.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah. But like, that's the thing. Like, your body, like every single cell, like bone, marrow, blood, skin, every single part of the function is swapped out and changed and renewed constantly. And every 7 years, it is calculated that you are very different to what your body was 7 years ago. So, are you still in the same body? Are you still the same prior?
You see, that one I'm okay with because I know my brain doesn't change. But look, I'm always down for an upgrade.
But then, what is the brain? Is it just chemical impulses firing off chemical reactions here and there?
It's the little mouse sitting behind the wheel.
It's a little mouse, yay, going. Mine is a single brain skull going, yeah, caffeine.
Oh Lord.
Come back.
Welcome back. Alright, now that the intelligent among us has returned.
Wait. Falcon,
I thought that was a year.
Yeah. So wait. If I had a pom-pom, so like, okay, when it comes to global team, like, I am definitely the not the smart one. I'm just the crazy one.
Look, we all excel in our own places. I could tell you, like, how to calculate enough delta V in order to launch a rocket to Mars. I couldn't tell you what an adverb is.
I don't know either of those.
I'm just a resident Japanese boy.
Hello.
Listen, you're entirely very well multi-talented, and it's scary. It really is. And Valgan too. Like, you're just terrifying. I'm just the crazy person who's like, all right, we're doing this thing. I don't know how to do it yet, so we're figuring it out.
Oh, if you think that I just know everything that I do, you are vastly mistaken.
you know better than I do.
I'm just really good at winging it until I figure something out. I've also just been like scrolling back and forth in Unity for the past 2 hours, and I've accomplished nothing.
And Taco.
I mean, that's what happens when you try to stream and do this at the same time.
Probably.
Also, Taco, yeah, you're beautiful. You're fantastic. We love you. Also, no need to bring that up in chat. Oh yeah, this part threw me off so many times. I did like, so when I first came here, I was like, I don't know what the point of this area is until like story progression. Oh yeah, the two redheads, they're story relevant somewhere.
Kind of. They're more of a callback to Nier.
Hang on, I'm just gonna, right. I'm just pushing this boy. Here we go. Push boy
Get the
simulator.
box. Oh wait, no, you can't get the box. No.
Push boy. He go slide. How to help your friend learn to moonwalk?
More like moon slide.
Slide to the left.
It's more impressive.
Hold.
It's called the movement.
Yes, we're coming here for this bit. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Alright.
Taco, I don't know what you're talking about. They're androids. They only have two genders, sharpened or unsharpened.
Well, okay, listen, alright, so, like, a fun fact, I know in Nier Replicant, the main character is, actually intersex, and
Is that the main character? I thought the main character was the dude.
Pod 042
Or the-
to operator. Coordinates
Yeah, but, like, one of the
confirmed
characters is
for location
intersex,
specified
and
on the
actually,
system server.
comes part of her story and lore, in the difference between gender and what is binary, what isn't binary, and, like, at the end of it is, like, does it really matter? It doesn't.
I mean, I think she also doesn't like start out like that.
Yeah, I know. One of the what's it called? Not notifications. The things you get when you do something. Rewards or like things that you get on Steam all the time when you do something. I forget it. My brain cell is failing so hard right now. But yeah, there's something that you can get when you like. So there's a callback to this game. So if you look up a if you try to upskirt or look up 2B's skirt, she will like try and try the camera weight. Do that multiple times, and you'll get a notification like giving you what's it called? Someone please give me the name for it.
Achievement?
Achievement, there we are. That's the word.
This is suddenly getting to be a very awkward conversation.
Yeah, so you can get achievement for it. And they did that again in Nier Replicant as a callback to this. But but thing is, the achievement goes into more of the lore, and it sort of goes more into like what is gender, and there's a lot of apparently
I'm
about
also pretty sure
it.
the achievement existed in the original game instead of being a callback to this.
Apparently, it was slightly different in the original.
I mean, there were two versions of the original, the Western and Eastern version. The Western version was Nier Gestalt, in which instead of being anime boy, it was Unga Bunga tough guy boy.
What?
Yeah.
Unga Bunga tough guy. What? That was the official name?
I mean, no, it is not the tough. I mean, it's as official as the name anime boy. But yeah, it was a very macho character for the Western release, while it was like the anime guy traditional design for the Eastern release.
Oh. Localization, huh?
Yeah, they had to sell all those Call of Duty kids.
Proposal. Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
The Call of Duty. Sure.
Posture check. Well, Valgan, you don't have to worry about your posture. You're more of a standing, aren't you?
Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I heard you say that and I thought imposter chat. What?
Imposter check. Who's sus?
Oh my god. Comedy for me has been ruined permanently. I am
You are
incapable of
Amogus.
thinking. Like,
You have the Amogus.
By the way, on Thursday we are playing Among Us with the global team as well as a bunch of other people as well. So if you want to join us for that, you're more than welcome to.
Is that the same time as today?
Yes, same time as today, 10 p.m. BST, 5 p.m. EST.
Can we do that in VR chat then?
No, we're gonna do the base game because like that way it's like a little bit more accessible to everybody.
Alright.
And also, the base game is just a lot of fun.
Yes. I
With all
prefer
the
base
modes as
one
well.
anyway.
Okay. It's just
I'm
that I
also-
haven't been to the VR chat one.
No, we're definitely gonna do a VR chat one. We're definitely
People
gonna do a VR
have
chat
been
one.
telling me not to go there. Apparently,
Yeah.
it's cursed.
Well, it's Quest compatible, so it's only
Okay. Okay, that explains things.
yeah.
Okay, so where am I going to get?
You'll want to go back. Like
Yeah, that
two-
version looks like it's not being made properly.
Okay, if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
you want to go to that.
Oh, yeah, I see it. The
The
dots.
question mark. Yeah. Yeah, so you want to go to City Ruins Near Factory? I want to give you like turn-by-turn instructions, but I know I'm like 7 seconds behind.
Nah, you're all
So
good.
it's well, I was about to be like, no, left, right, left, and it's just going to be wrong.
That's okay. We're having the optimal backseat gaming experience here.
True. I
Giving
mentioned
wrong directions is the essential to
Yeah.
proper experience.
Yeah, I just mentioned earlier while you were away that she can go back and get one of her items from a certain spot.
Can I just teleport? No, I can't.
You have not unlocked teleporting yet.
No, I have not.
You're only allowed to teleport once you've gotten bored enough of the scenery that you don't want to walk everywhere. I think that's literally how they determine when they give you teleporting, which is a pretty good design choice.
I am never gonna get bored of this. God damn
You
it.
want to go off that bridge.
Oh, okay. Oh, this big bridge here.
Yeah, the thing you were staring at. Like for that whole camera pan.
It was a good camera pan. I like doing
Yeah.
camera pans. I'm like, so anybody who knows me and doing my cinematography, I love good camera pans. Well, actually, that wasn't a pan. That was a that was a
shroov.
No, that was a truck. So pan is actually when you just sort of where you have the thing and you just rotate it. But having it move is a truck. And you have a dolly. You have a crane. Not crane. Yeah, pan is the wrong word for it. Everybody misuses it all the time. The more you know.
Yeah, I think it was more common originally with like first-person camera turns, which at that point I think it would be correct.
I thought pan was only like usable for like vertical movements.
Yeah, so this is a tracking truck. So it's tracking the actor and then it's trucking. So it's going from side to side.
Does it have isekai teleporting functionalities?
It's just not that kind of truck.
Oh, okay.
That's a guarded vending machine.
Not anymore.
And those are all the pissed off robots that got their money stolen.
True, they've put in their coins and they put in 2 quarters and it only counted one of them.
This message is intended for your verification of your mail account. Members who encounter problems with the mailing system should contact their supervisors as soon as possible.
Ooh, lost equipment.
There should be something I forgot to mention prior to your sortie. According to our analysis, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. I'll mark the estimated location. Be sure to pick it up next time you're in the area. That is all, the commander.
That is the thing that you might have missed during your last playthrough, because it's just one of the many insignificant pieces of mail you get.
Ah, there.
Hey, I recognize this place.
I like how this is placed, just like standing there.
Oh, that's your soul that you lost?
Yep.
Okay.
Virtuous
Nice.
Treaty.
And then you just absorb it like it's Final Fantasy 15.
It's weird because like you have
And
that,
all of
like,
my items.
Oh wait, that's your body?
Yep. That's her body.
And you just absorb that too. Okay. Sure.
It's a little bit grim.
Alright, now you have to equip it, because otherwise you're still using your fists for your heavy attacks. Oh, actually, before you equip your sword, do an aerial heavy ground pound with hands.
Is that like a whole?
You just literally smack your head straight into the floor.
It is really funny.
It is. It's like, wham. It's great, though.
Do you take damage?
No. Which baffles me, because you're hitting the ground a lot harder than enemies hit you.
Well, that was like you're like forcing yourself off the air and just like, wham. But it's the dismount. Like you like it's a head first, slam right in, and then it's like full like actual gracious dismount. Well, that's the thing. Like a part of all of 2B's movements, there is a certain grace to it.
Yep.
It's very ballet in a sense, or like precise, or I don't know.
Fancy.
It's fancy.
I like the sword kick attack thing she does.
Oh yeah,
I think
no,
it was one of the hold attacks of the light weapon.
I'm pretty sure it was tap once and then hold with heavy.
I just love this, like the slide, like it analyze this like frame by frame if you can with your eyeballs, but like it's like the slice spin on her knees and then this like sort of like matrix bend over backwards with the spin. It is wonderful to watch. Try and replicate that in real life. I may just try to do that.
You don't need to go back to the hospital.
Listen, I could do it. It's feasible. It's not it's not out there. I just need to make sure I'm not getting carpet burn. All right, we're gonna equip this item. There we are.
It's actually interesting being able to see her in her normal outfit, because I've like basically the entire time had a DLC outfit on.
What does that look like?
Spoilers.
Oh.
So story. How long can I fight in this bloody vortex of the battlefield? How long, I wonder? How long can I continue to protect what I love amidst the endless war? How long, I wonder?
Now you gotta level it up to find out more.
First encounter with my lover. Okay. Uh-huh. I find myself going to YouTube after this and just looking up Nier Automata lore and just really going
Don't do
for it.
that.
No.
Spoilers.
Don't do that until you have finished the game. This is a game that will literally be ruined if you do that.
Really?
Yes.
See, like, okay, so like when I was doing Dark Souls, I looked up the lore firsthand and then played the Dark Souls games, and it made the game so much better because I understood what was going on.
I think.
Oh, don't worry. You'll
it's a
understand.
different type of game.
Yeah. It's not like this isn't like, oh, this happened because X and Y killed a general 800 years ago or something like that. It's like this game. Finish it, and then do that.
Just finish it. All right, fine. All right, we are now going in the direction of the red dot. Also, I'm gonna get rid of this thing on my map.
I feel like this game would be boring in VR.
One of the major disadvantages of building things in VR is that you're much more attentive to the space you are in, so larger environments become a lot more empty feeling. So like here we see the characters moving around, and we don't really consider how disproportionate the size of like the grass is and stuff like that.
Like so like you would notice like the grass would be coming up to like, you know, your mid legs, but also at the same time like you would be noticing like how incredibly expansive this road in itself is. This would be feeling really empty. You would have to like shrink it down, but also make sure like you have that sense of massive scale with the buildings.
And one thing that happens a lot from this camera perspective is distance to something versus distance being traveled. So for example, you feel like you're moving around places a lot faster when the camera is further back in your view. Whereas if the camera's closer, like if this was a first-person game, it would feel like it's taking a lot longer to traverse this area.
Yeah, so you can get
in
you can
VR,
get
that sense gets doubled.
Yeah, you can get that feeling in Final Fantasy 15 where you can actually change out your perspective for the first person versus third perspective. And first person feels so much more slower, even though you're going at the same speed.
Yep.
That's interesting. Ah, the charge attack.
Yeah, the charge is great. Just the EI, just the EIDO, this draw. Ow. Appreciate.
Have you equipped any funny add-ons yet?
Funny add-ons? No, I probably should actually.
You haven't visited that screen, I don't think yet.
So plug-in chips. Look at all this gorgeous space. Okay, let's go for some support. Yes.
Auto use item. That way, if you die, you will actually be at like half health or something like that because you used an item.
And that was it. This is all I have. I only have one chip.
Lol.
That sounds like an easy mode thing to me.
Well, it also gives you 15%, so it's actually viable.
It also doesn't always trigger.
Oh.
It doesn't say has a 5% chance of triggering or something, but I also don't know what the consistency of it is. I think it's just like if there is an amount of time after you getting to like 5% HP that it's able to do that check it goes for, because it's not like if you were to die, like if someone were to one hit you, you would still get one hit. It's not just like it uses an item during that.
You're from Yorha, right? I've heard about you guys. We've got a squad mate waiting in a rocky stretch up ahead.
Oh hey, it's
Head on
Matthew
over.
Mercer.
Just remember that there's nowhere to resupply out there. If you need anything, best to take care of it here while you can. What can I help you with?
All the things.
I think there's a few people in this game, but this is the character where he's just like not doing a voice. He's just being Matthew Mercer.
HUD upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
Can only being equipped on easy mode.
Yeah.
What's that thing? Okay, animal thing. So you can ride moose.
Yeah,
Man, these are
I've
really
never found
cheap.
use for it.
Avoid stagger after hits HP is 80% or more.
They're really cheap because they don't say level 2.
Do you have to like replace them then?
You can like fuse them and like combine them to make higher level versions of things. I think it gets up to like level 8, if I remember right.
I like
don't
this little
remember.
stagger moment. Like, you go from the hard ground to the soft, and then you have this small little stagger as she kind of like gets used to standing on sand.
Yeah, there's also another one of those like stagger triggers between this area that you were at and the actual city, and I cannot figure out what is supposed to be causing that stagger at that point. I don't know.
The Council of Humanity.
Like, sure, you're going up a hill slightly, so maybe you're tripping going up a hill because you're in heels. Oh yes, the Council of Humanity.
I think they just check the difference in like terrain data, like a game-wise thing.
But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several hundred
What the hell is that like whole
on the
HUD
moon
thing?
want nothing more than to
It's
return
Tallboy.
to Earth. Glory
Is
to
that
mankind.
Emily?
It's Tallboy.
Council
Yeah,
broadcasts
he's a
are
machine.
always so
He just
stiff.
has more center rings.
Look at him.
Right.
He's just chilling.
Notification received from access point.
Does that like fall on you?
I mean, he doesn't have any weapons, so he doesn't aggro on you.
Yeah, he's just sat there vibing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's just a tall boy. I wonder if this is a callback to like Mario with like the tall the tall long boys in Mario that are in the desert.
Oh, I was thinking you meant the Goomba stacks.
No. Well, maybe
Which I
Goomba
guess-
stacks.
I
Yeah,
guess
probably.
The Goomba stacks were also a callback to the what were they called? Those like 6 sphere tall here, all Mario
Get inside too.
enemies.
No, I can't get inside too.
Oh, that's disappointing. Like but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A pokey.
Is that what they call pokies?
Yep. Most recent appearance is in the. Okay, you can't say that their most recent appearance is in Super Mario 3D All Stars.
What? Never heard of that.
It's the pack that they made of like, oh yeah, get Mario Galaxy and Sunshine and Mario 64.
Okay.
Yeah, so if it's a re-release of an old game, you can't say that's their most recent
to take out all
appearance.
the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jack Ass, was it?
Interesting name you
What
got
are you doing
here.
all the way out here?
Oh, that?
Their name is
Well-
actually Jackass.
Wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we?
Their
Don't
name
go
suits
trying
them
to be a
well.
hero, all right?
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Listen, I would definitely open up a sealed gate with explosives. As much C4 as possible. It definitely gets the job done. Wait, are we gonna come up to the scene? I think we are.
Yeah.
Yep. Here we go. I absolutely love this part.
Wait, which part? The part in like 15 minutes?
15 minutes?
I mean, you have to get there, and then you have to chase some stuff around. And yeah, it's here. It's 7 o'clock here for me, so I am gonna head off and get some supper before our meeting tonight.
No worries, not a problem. Thank you so much, Valgan. Valgan's a member of Global Team. Wonderful legend as they are. But yeah, thank you so much, Valgan. Have a good one.
Hey, yeah, we will see you all around.
Yeah. We're just gonna play this for a little bit. Got the desert zone.
That's the name for it. It's just the desert zone.
This sand sure is slippery.
Deja vu. I have been split before. I have on the streets. What? Tell me I'm wrong.
I was more thinking about the
We've got enemies
those
approaching.
like circular patterns that shows up when you're sliding. I thought that was kind of weird.
Well, yeah, because like these are essentially, this is a particle effect that's being generated on top of the sand collider here. Like the particle effect is slightly offset. That might be the height map in particular, but yeah, there's like it generates a particle effect, and they just use the same particle just over and over again because they were lazy.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
Ooh, those guys look interesting.
Yeah, they're wearing clothing.
No, I meant them. They might be tough. Oh, seems like he got this now.
Slide. I love the stark contrast between the city and the desert. Like, it is a stark contrast. Like, from luscious, overgrown, like, humanity to what is still barren and unyielding.
There's like nothing here though.
I see some boys.
Oh, I didn't realize you had like a mini map on the bottom right. So I have your capture on it. Okay, so that's how you were navigating.
What, you think I just knew where to go?
Exterminate.
I mean, this isn't your like first time playing this. I saw you have like different saves.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
Ambush.
You see this thing?
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
I'm aware. Thank you.
Just me or is like the stream stuttering? It might be just my internet. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no worries. Never know. I might have some drop frames here and there. Go slide.
Enemy. Kill. Enemy.
Listen, you
What's
are...
with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago.
I wonder what
Certain
those
human
like
collectors used to
icons
use
are
face
doing
paint
their
like
health
that too.
force.
Oh, I think
Is
it's
that
just
like
like
a-
these are missions. Like if you have to, you have no choice but to take out these enemies.
Okay.
So again, like so Nier also like does this commentary on like on humanity and like the growth has gone from like, you know, basic primates to then growing society and societal norms. So like clothing, attire, like group identity and all these kind of things as well. And then as you slowly progress, it goes more into like what does it mean to be human? Is it just what does it mean to be a creature? What does it mean to be all these things? And man, does this game like really, really twist with those ideas? Especially in one of my most favorite scenes, which hopefully we get to at the end, like in very soon. Slide.
I might want to just like experience it for myself.
It's a very good game.
I feel like I have so much games that I need to play. No, it's just this. It's stacking up.
the Steam list is growing.
Like, I want to play Persona 5 thing.
Okay, I was watching the E3 and everyone was like, when is Persona 5 coming to PC?
Are the other games
Their
on
speech
PC
doesn't
though?
mean
Like
anything.
4.
They're just emitting words at
but
random. If
I
they
don't
wanted help,
think they
why
are.
would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
I also kind of want to play Bloodborne.
Oh, Bloodborne is, so that's a PlayStation exclusive. So if you
Yeah.
have one, yeah, you can definitely play it. That's one of the only Souls games I have not played, purely because, yeah, I don't have a PlayStation. I would love to play it, genuinely. It looks like such a good game. Be gone. Delete button.
These are. What else? I also need to play the new Monster Hunter game. Cause I'm a
Oh, Monster Hunter Rise?
person.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, very much so. I feel like I get like I sat there like I would love a PlayStation. I would love a Switch to play these games. I like oh man, I want exclusivity to be gone. I want everybody just to play games and have fun.
Mm.
Also, I feel like Falcon's waiting for me to finish games so I can have my mind just melted with something that happens.
I'm not gonna get any hopes up because I want to be hit with the full impact.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
He go run. He run.
Okay. That's a thought.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area.
Really?
Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex. Report. Mail notification received from access point.
I'm aware I've just got mail. Okay, I want the thing. Give me thing. Yep. wish it was just like a permanent slide mode. Like you're just on sand, you can just slide no matter where. Also, again, I'm loving looking at the game model and then like turning over and then seeing like my VTuber model. This is so cool. I absolutely love it. I love this cosplay. And yeah, I would consider this cosplay.
I think it's a rare breed of cosplay.
VTuber cosplay, come on. And this is official. This is the official Square Enix model that you can only get at VCAT. Yeah, during the event, yeah, you can get the full 2B model, and it is gorgeous. This ain't ripped. This ain't anything. This is officially straight from the producers themselves. Oh, it's wonderful. No worries. Right. To be fair, we are kind of hitting the time limit there for me, and it has been 3 hours. And yeah, I think we're gonna call it a day. What do you think, Pompon?
Yeah, I think we should be getting ready for that meeting right away. So.
No worries. So yeah, thank you everybody too who's watched and tuned in. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed sitting here with my friends from Global Team and talking and just like chatting about the entire game. This is really nice, and also to like sit here with the actual model itself and the actual clothing. Like this thing looks really good. It really does. I don't know how much you can see it, but like yeah, this is a really good model. It comes with like all the necessary materials and all the textures, normal mapping, all the pieces and parts. And this only took me like an hour to put together and then have this ready. This is now like VR chat ready. So like if you're a VR chat user or just a general VTuber, you can have this, export it, make it up. And yeah, it's this is really nice, really good. And yeah, you can get it at Virtual Market. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will be seeing you next week for some more Nier Automata. We're gonna do some Let's Play, like like twice, 3 times maybe, and then move on to a different game, see how things go. There are some fun games we want to get into. Like I want to play Guilty Gear. I do want to play Guilty Gear Strive because I know we have the models from that as well. I want biking. Yeah, I love her to pieces. We got a bunch of those models as well, so we could definitely do some VTuber cosplays and things like that with all the models that we have. Which you guys can get as well. You can all get that on V-Market and also during the events and things like this. So keep an eye out, and it's gonna be gorgeous. Tomorrow we are playing some VR chat. We're doing some world hopping. We're going to be doing some explorations of some maps and things like this, having a bunch of fun, and you guys are more than welcome to join us as well. If you want to join us along with those, you can join us on the official Discord. That is the GT Discord that should be in the descriptions. So you can click the link there and yeah, come hang out with us. Thursday we're playing some Among Us with the team and all of y'all. And it's gonna be gorgeous, a lot of fun. And then Saturdays we sit down with some GT and coffee and just talk about all things VCAT and have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, thank you all so much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. 10 p.m. BST and then 5 p.m. EST. Have a good one. Love you. Take care.
Good night. Oh, good morning.
Good morning, good evening, good night. Anyways, I've been Virtual Lily. This has been Pom Pom. We had Valgan on board. Have a good one.
See ya.